is back in the bracket. Oh no, that's gonna be
Uriel himself.
dangerous.
Here he comes.
Yep. The Lord of Kent.
No.
Yes, one of the
DJ
top
Mirror.
guys on the leaderboard. DJ
DJ Mirror though.
Oh, let's go. Let's feel the rhythm.
You can see. Look at that. Okay, one thing you do have to check out if you're not a if you're not a DJ player, that jumping knee is so strong. It beats everything in the game. It should be a super. You should need to spend bar to get it. But when you're playing against another DJ, it's gonna be tough to abuse it as easily. But it looks like Merkilo, they have Child's number down.
Yeah, maybe not quite so much with that wake up DP, but well, a taste of his own medicine, right? A taste of his own medicine, and Merkilo in burnout. Child's very close. Child a sliver of health left. Really, one good interaction away from Merkilo, but not going to be dissuaded. Not going to let him
not
out.
the stun.
There's the stun. The stun is there, and this might be the turnaround Child needed. Dodges the grab, avoids the flash kick, takes the round. GG Child, GR Child. The importance of composure right there.
God, DJ's buttons at that range are so oppressive, but a great jab check there on the target combo from Merkilo.
Right, Merkilo has been really clean with their confirms up until now. They have 3 meters. They are mixing the zoning, the rushdown, and everything, putting them near the corner. The drive impact is really scary at this range, but their drive gauge is looking a little weird right here. That's a parry. That's a punish, and Child gets a little bit of the momentum back.
Yes, and this can easily become a game of who labs more, who knows their own character better, because there are a few knowledge checks better than fighting yourself.
Yeah, and there you go. There's an example of a knowledge check right there. Again, checking the target combo, not letting him get away with any of that for free. Maximum EX jackknife. Get out of here.
Merkilo just interrupting the pressure.
Yes, absolutely. Knowing when a good time to interrupt is key. And I like how both of them are completely willing to just pull out that EX kick at a moment's notice. It just comes out of nowhere. And no wonder they're both getting caught by it, because it is just so fast.
Right, and their approaches have been so careful, but looks like Merkilo just knows how these need to work. And look at that, that jumping knee just stuffs everything in the air, gives them clusters, and the pressure keeps on going. Drive gauge looking the same for both of these players. Merkilo is struggling a little bit, but they have the EX of, they are in burnout, but it doesn't matter. You have the range, you're playing the mirror, you know how this one goes.
I tried to check the drive rush there with a crouch jab, but unfortunately a few frames too early. Let's see how well they adjust to this burnout. But it looks like Child's about to go into burnout themselves. Blocks the slide, and that's going to be a level 3. I don't think it's going to be enough, but Child's going to be in burnout. This is going to be a horrible situation when this super is done. Give him the back massage, the front massage, pose on him, and now go for the pressure. No!
No! A super
they were caught. They get caught a little bit in the sauce, they get lost, but it's still a tall hill to climb. Child, you need to work really hard if you want this win. No! Big projectile EX, you cannot disrespect it. And Merkilo wins the first game in a really close scenario.
Yeah, Merkilo must be sweating at their controller right now, because that could very, very easily have gotten so dark for him with that reciprocal super from Child. Child very clearly knowing DJ about as well as Merkilo does. He seems to be there with an answer almost every time Merkilo does something. It's just that Merkilo is a little faster, maybe has a little deeper toolbox.
Oh man, that was a great sway, but just
I think he was anticipating that jumping knee that Child did. I think he was waiting for that, but his call was a little too late. Or too early, rather. His call was too early, and Child saw what he was going for.
Yep, they get them with the answer here. That's a big EX move. Again, one of the better in the game. 2 bar from Child, and it looks like their momentum is under the side, but it doesn't matter. That's a confirm. That's a knockdown. You're against the wall, blocking high, low, grabs, everything. Merkilo has your number here.
Yeah, Merkilo is starting to expect that flash kick, that DP, whichever one it is, because that time he was able to just get back and punish it. But a good reversal from Child233 might be able to get out of the corner. He does, but not for long. I mean, that did not do him a whole lot of good. Gotta make something happen here. Does not. Merkilo putting himself on match point with a perfect KO. And this might be the end of a very stylish set. This might be the end if Child can't make something happen very quickly.
Oh, but they are
Yeah, this is
making
one way to
something
get that
happen.
started.
Yep.
Yep, they get it, the back, the front, and they are down to half HP with really good situation here. Look at that, they have the advantage, but that's a level 3! They took a page out of their book!
I can do it too.
I could watch these guys play 100 rounds. I mean, they know each other so well. They are so familiar with their own tricks and tools, and it feels like every time one person does something, the next one ups it. This is just, I can't believe this is a pool set, you know?
Yep.
There it is. The EX jackknife. Get him off.
Right, when the jackknife gets used, yeah, look, they get them over a little bit, but it doesn't matter. They get a little bit of a reversal. Child gets a really good punish right there. A little bit of an extension on Merkilo, and even if they burnt out, they get the game right now. It looks like we're going 1-1, and this match is gonna go the distance.
Yeah, absolutely. I would not be surprised to see a final round in this. Merkilo with some good defensive awareness, not extending too much. Good parries.
Oh, nice
Gets
crush.
crushed though for his trouble. Good crush. Makes a nice counter of his own. The throw is there, starting to take the momentum back. Child233 with those good parries. Drive rushes in, but Merkilo's blocks are there. They're not, as I was saying, but the EXTP is there. And now Child233 stuck on the edge, but manages to duck through. Flying knee, regular knee.
Oh, Child eats a couple of projectiles on the way, right? And they a perfect counter is gonna put them back in the corner, but still the life bars are the same, and the meter is the same thing. The grab, and this is a dangerous situation. Both players so low, but that's a great EXDP to get them out of their zone. 2 bars for each other, but Merkilo's the one with the hand up in this situation.
Interesting move from Child there, opening with that same kick that we've been seeing them go back to. I mean, maybe he was expecting a jump in, another flying knee, but that's going to cost him some momentum and some dearly precious life when Merkilo's already on set point.
Yep. Oh, Child, though, investing the level 3. This is going to be costly. Even if they manage to win, they'll have nothing for next round, but they can guarantee this round based off of this pressure. 1 drive gauge left, and oh no, you don't want to see that. Big drive impact is going to bring them so close to just a guess for game.
Yes, and I called it. We are going to see a final round. What did I say at the very start of this game? And this really could be anyone's set. I mean, it's hard to tell who's more likely to come out on top here, but worth pointing out, Merkilo does have that full meter. He is not in the resource starvation that Child has put himself into. On the other hand, smoke him while you got him, right?
Yeah. And right as you say that, almost as if on cue, here comes the level 3. A nice 50% life lead here from Merkilo. And let's see how they capitalize on this. Oh, just baits out the wake up throw. And this might be it. DJ's
down. It's not. It is.
So rough. You don't want to see that. Merkilo just manages to win, and Child is in a bit of a really bad situation right there. You take it to the last round, but meter transfers over in Street Fighter. This is not your Guilty Gear round. Right. If you have 3 bars, you have that 50% HP over them, and that is going to be a scary lead to play against. In the end, Merkilo gets the best of them, but even if they won, I think if the games keep going, I don't know who will come out on top. One of